dot like, ayy, finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shoot my shot like, ayy, hit the red dot like, ayy, hit the spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed. Like.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and with.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Oh, some strong running. But he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Well done from a safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's a strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on a runner.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. So here come the Seahawks now for their first drive. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw. Parks. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. The numbers for him from a week ago, 15 carries, 86 yards. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
One thing I do know, teams in the NFL don't treat this like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. It's been mentioned all week long about going out and getting him the rushing title. He'll see the ball, and he'll see it often.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. And now an audible here into something else. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field. And we are ready to rock. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Rams offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. And he'll get this to the 32. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. They'll call that a punt at 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seahawks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's got a rushing touchdown of the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw. Parks. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ross. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll drop to throw. This is caught by Tucker. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he can vault himself right into the #1 spot.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Walton. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Seahawks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Throwing to start the drive. Parks. It is over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Operating from the gun. Parks. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
First down, Seahawks.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Back to throw again. And he's got his man on the out route. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you back over. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader coming into the penultimate week of the season. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's 2nd and 8. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Operating from the gun, Parks. It's complete to Turbin. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Operating from the gun, Parks. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown from 19 yards away. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. L.A. set to take over again on offense. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. 3rd and 19.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Back to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, LA! A big play there. 89 yards. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Parks. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Parks. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 10 yards out. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
17.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter. Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Walton. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
They'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
He finds his man, complete. It's Walton. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. McLean. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 2.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. He'll look to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Rams get a bit closer.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Right back to him on 1st down.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to widen their advantage. The extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. So the drive there took 6 plays, and the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. That's caught by Tucker. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.